Vancouver, Canadian politicians are no strangers to tipping voters with booze, and a new survey is revealing how drinkers are divided among the political spectrum. According to a public opinion poll by Angus Reid Institute looking at whether tactics like Ontario Premier Doug Ford's Buck a Beer campaign and BC Premier John Horgan's craft promotion are effective, found that Canadian drinking habits along federal political lines are close to identical. Both NDP premiers John Horgan, Rachel Notley and Ontario's Conservative Premier Doug Ford have crafted support for local brews to evoke populist messaging, courtesy BC government. The findings varied slightly between beer, wine and liquor, with Conservatives having the most preference for liquor, Liberals choosing wine, and New Democrats thirsting for beer. One standout, said Dave Korzinski, research associate at the Institute, was BC's heightened preference for craft beers. Compared to the rest of Canada, 21% of citizens drank craft beer, followed by Alberta and Quebec at 18%. Korzinski noted that NDP voters are twice as likely Conservative voters to drink craft beers. People who vote for the NDP, he explained, are more left-leaning, and tend to have social values to support local artisan approach. Article continued. Although beer remains the drink of choice at 43% among voters, politicians may be missing out by not appealing to wine drinkers that also have broad-based support at second place at 36%. Korzinski said, what Ford is tapping into is this sense that there's this large group of beer drinkers, this love for domestic beer that Canadians have. What we found both in the data, the trend in terms of alcohol consumption and the trend in terms of public opinion, is that wine is also very effective. However, politicians are hesitant to build a campaign around wine because of the elitist connotation, for being the more expensive option, he added. So that's why beer was the preferred model there for campaign strategy. Nick Black, sales manager of Strange Fellows Brewing, isn't surprised at Korzinski's conclusions about craft breweries having support from a left-leaning, more socially conscious crowd. It tends to draw those who pursue an artistic venture, and going into the industry out of passion and not necessarily to become rich doing it, he added. When asked about the finding that men tend to dominate beer consumption at 71%, Black said he has noticed equal consumption of craft beer among men and women, which is a testament to craft beer itself in that it's starting to cross over places that macro beer didn't. Jenny Pung is a Vancouver-based reporter covering business. Follow her on Twitter, @JennaPengNow.